There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked, as these two are in this one. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the UCF Knights offense will have the first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads, showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The Knights are in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm.
Oh, he found a space on the right. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Looking for a man. It's Prince. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Got it in the middle. It's Cunningham. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Takes the easy completion. Breaks into the open. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Fires to the big fella. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Cunningham. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's De La Rosa. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. It's Durant. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to sling it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Burns. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Slings it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And these are the mistakes backed up you can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big-time mistake. Defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
Looking for the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into fourth down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. I would like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get.
Dropping back, it's Prince. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. On the option, quick toss. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. Loss on first down, increase the degree of difficulty. 2nd and goal from the 8. Wants to go up top. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Into the house. Touchdown, Tar Heels. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
He'll start the return inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going right to work up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. This time he's got his man. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Prince. Finds his man, it's Burns. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Burns. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, there's no mystery who they're throwing the football to, but defenses still can't find a way to cover this guy. With that last catch, he now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the season.
The Knights are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Burns. There he goes. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Knights! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Touchdown, UNC! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Got a man. It's Burns. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers. This guy already has over 100 yards receiving, and we're not even done the half.
The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Prince. Throws to the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Burns. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
This time on target. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Makes the catch. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Wants to adjust the pattern. Gonna look downfield again. Fires into the end zone. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Catch in the middle. It's De La Rosa. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Grab near the marker. It's Flood. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. To the air. It's Durant. Pulls it in. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got him downfield. Off to the races to the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, North Carolina!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Oh, they're after him. Pulls it in. It's Burns. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws for the tight end. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Burns. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Knights in the hurry up. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Burns. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. To the air, it's Durant. Got it behind the line. It's Ezukama. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. The Knights will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Had to throw it before he wanted. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Makes the catch. It's Burns. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. To the air, it's Prince. Grab near the marker. It's Burns. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
The Knights want to move quickly. Wants to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's Burns. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands. It's Burns. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Burns. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the air. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it on the outside. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Durant. It's complete. Lowers those pads. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the running back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Cunningham. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. Motion from the wideout. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Touchdown, UNC! And the pummeling has started. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Dropping back, it's Prince. Snagged in the middle, it's Burns. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Knights moving quickly to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
To the air on 2nd down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Looking to take a shot. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the sack all the way back at the 5. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Flood. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Intercepted, number 19. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. He'll keep it himself. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Here's the handoff. Shakes off the defender. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And the Tar Heels really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Durant. Gets it out quickly. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Now on the option. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Cunningham. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Oh, what a move. Oh, just keeps moving. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run play action. Fires toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. To the air, it's Durant. Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ezukama. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Tar Heels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The sportsmanlike thing to do might be victory formation. The stat hog would kick a field goal here. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Got it in the middle, it's Burns. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Both of these teams are high.